Hello, my name is Jesse Plouffe, Vice President of Sales at Zibra Corporation. I'd like to take a minute to show you our Borescope HD inspection system. It's a modular platform with a common base unit that supports everything from our most small diameter 0.35 millimeter HDF fiber scopes all the way up to our 2.6 millimeter diameter HDV video scopes. Very simple and intuitive, easy to use system. Plug and play, and I'd like to take a moment to show you some of the basic system features. So right now we have our HDF fiber scope set up in place. We have a zoom camera handle, so users can change the physical size of the image by moving this slider. This knob on the bottom of the handset sets your image focus, and then scopes of all different diameters and configurations can be easily interchanged off of the same common handset. Basic image and video capture features are located on a push button on the top of your handset. So is LED light intensity adjustment. So we'll take a look at this thread. If I'd like to record a still image, I simply press the button on the handset one time, and you'll notice the image goes into a thumbnail viewer on the upper right-hand corner of the live image display. To record a video, you simply hold the button down for 3 seconds. The system will inform you that you're now recording, and whenever you choose to end, you simply hold the same button down for 3 more seconds, and the system tells you that the video is complete. The process to change between an HDF fiber scope and HDV video scope is really quite simple. Step 1 is to power down the base unit, which is done off of the small button on the back right-hand corner of the system. Simply unplug the HDF fiber scope system, plug in the HDV video scope, and then there's a small button on the back of the base unit that you need to toggle to CMOS video scope mode, which we've done here. We'll repower the base unit. Complete startup takes approximately 20 seconds, and then we will be ready to use the scope. So now that we have our HDV video scope plugged in and ready to use, let's take a minute to talk about the primary differences between fiber scopes and video scopes. Fiber scopes are fiber optic instruments, which means they have a small, round, pixelated image that's comprised of a varying number of image fiber pixels depending upon the size of the instrument. Whereas an HDV video scope, there is no longer a fiber optic imaging system. We now have a small CMOS image sensor built out at the working end of the instrument. Incredibly high resolution for the size of product, and gives the user an outstanding image at a size that is very comparable to a previous fiber scope version. So the unit we're using here is only 1.2 millimeter in diameter, and it jumps from what you would normally have in a fiber scope of 10,000 pixels to a 400,000 pixel digital image, making a huge difference to the end user in image quality. The Borescope HDV has a nice set of control features located right on the handle of the instrument, such as image and video capture, image rotate. So if you'll notice, there's a white bar across the top of your image. Every time you hit the rotate button, you can clock your image 90 degrees. There's also a mode button, which allows a user to come in and out of auto gain, which I'll do here. So this is very helpful if you're looking at shiny parts or parts with very specific surface finishes that don't lend themselves well to an auto gain scenario. You have 10 different levels of image brightness adjustment built into the firmware of the system. Or by simply holding the mode button down, you can put the system back in auto gain. The final button on the handset is simply an LED light intensity adjuster. The Borescope HD system also has the ability to add field annotation in way of text by using an external keyboard that can be plugged into the back of the Borescope HD base unit. All image and video captures acquired using the Borescope HD system are deposited on this removable USB drive on the front of our device. To review any of your images, you simply hit the menu button, preview images, and everything that you have captured will be reviewable through the base unit on your monitor. You'll notice that for a video capture, there's a series of blue film strips around the outside of the video. That's letting you know you've captured a movie. So if I was to select that, the system will replay your video capture. If I toggle down to a still image capture, you'll notice that the bars around the image are now solid blue. That's letting you know that you're looking at a still image, not a video. The images and videos can also be deleted off of your USB drive using the base unit, or you could simply eject the drive and look at all of these images and videos on your PC. To return to your live image, simply hit Menu again. And now you're back with your live HDV scope image.